Hello.
Hi, Plappo. How's it going?
Not too bad. Not bad at all.
Loving life?
Yeah, just about. That's all.
Loving the hot weather?
Less so. It's really nice because if we have a cold day, we don't have the windows open, the doors open at work. Instead, we've just got like the fans on or whatever, or the air conditioner at best. But it means that the kitchen's colder than in the bar. Because I got new extract fat put in.
Yeah, I saw that the other week.
Oh, it actually works. I'm amazed. It is absolutely delightful.
Hyped me up when I were at the bar last night, and said that it was your boss's wife. Had the Labrador there. It kept just drifting into the middle of the walkway and just lying down. It's
Yep.
I don't know why he keeps doing this. I don't get it. I'm like, because it's the only place that it can feel a breeze, like a breeze, fucking coming through. Must be really sweltering, that dog.
Yeah, it's a big dog. It's called Preston. Do you know why it's called Preston?
Preston fans?
No.
They live in Preston.
No, because they bought him when they were in New Zealand. I know. Makes no sense.
They called him Preston because they lived in New Zealand.
Yeah, that's where they got him. Got her.
Okay.
Good dog, Preston. Speed bump.
Yeah.
Constantly gets in the way.
A well-trained dog, though, to be fair.
Oh, yeah.
Better than that other yappy-ass fucking dog.
Yeah, Sooty's not the best dog.
How do you know what the other one's called? Are they regulars?
I don't know the bloke's name. I know the dog's name. I think the bloke's called Steve.
Okay.
I know a few of the regulars. If they get a tab, I recognise the name.
Right, so you sometimes get a tab. He gets a tab, does he?
Yeah. So there's Steve with Sooty. There's Kel, who brings Preston in. What are the other dogs? Chanel's got a dog called Roo. It's a good dog. That's a big-ass dog. German Shepherd is fucking huge.
I think I prefer bigger dogs.
Yeah, I like a big dog. If I was to get a dog, I'd want a big dog.
Like a Doberman.
I can never imagine a Doberman. Give me a minute. I think I know the dog you mean, but...
Dobermans are massive.
Yeah. Well, I'm thinking Newfoundland. That kind of big dog.
Okay.
Yeah. Big, heavy dog, not just large.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hefty dog.
You think Becca would ever let you have a dog?
Oh yeah, she wants dog. She wants one when we move out.
Would you get a dog if you still had the cats?
It depends. There's only it all depends dog to dog. Like if they'll interact well with cats, but there's a few dogs that traditionally do fine.
Yeah.
It's like huskies will be fine for years, and then one day they'll just play too hard, and then you've got a dead cat. So
yeah, that's not good.
No, you gotta be careful.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so tired. I woke up at 12. I didn't even get up early.
Today your day off, yeah.
Yeah, off today, tomorrow, and Sunday. Actually, I'm off Sunday, which is nice.
Yeah, it's first time in a while, isn't it?
First time in...
Must be at least a month. Think about how many ones that we've done in a row that were 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, no, I'm just thinking, unless I've booked it off, not including COVID time, this will be my first Sunday off in 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
Actually, no, me and Tim had the odd one, so I think I had the odd one when I first started at this place.
Yeah.
Had the odd Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah.
But Sundays at work, they're not busy food-wise. They're really not. Drink-wise, they're not that bad. But food-wise, it's nothing. So Wolfie's in on our own Sunday. Should be fine.
Yeah. It's actually nice that I've like gone in now and I can actually put like faces to names.
Yeah. It's a nice place to work. I like it.
Nice place to drink.
Mm.
Just occasionally you get, you get a drink and you're like, oh fuck me, that was expensive.
Yeah, it's because we get
caught out on a drink.
Yeah, because we get nice spirits in.
Yeah, that's true.
And the Coke's like $1.20 a bottle, even the small one.
Yeah,
which is a bit annoying because it'd be nothing if we had it on tap. But we're a beer bar. Like the intention never was to do a load of spirits or anything. It's like beer, and then the spirits are almost an afterthought. But you have to have them.
Yeah.
Kind of. Because if, like, say your wife, if she goes out to drink, she only ever drinks gin.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, this place that only has beer, it's not really an option to go to.
Yeah, that's true. Like that guy that was sat in front of me yesterday. It's like sat there with like an England shirt on, trying to be. At times he was trying to be like a bit of a macho man. And he fucking sat there with a glass of wine.
With ice in it.
With ice in it.
Yeah, Steve, I think his name is.
He was talking to his wife like, oh yeah, football and football.
You should be allowed to drink whatever you like. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, but the two don't correspond.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if they correspond. It shouldn't matter.
It shouldn't matter. It's just, it doesn't really work.
Well, in that case, just forget it. Just ignore the fact that, like, what he's drinking shouldn't matter.
I'm not annoyed by it. I just thought it was funny that he was trying to act like a macho man while drinking typically a feminine drink. I just thought it was funny. And then he sit there and not say anything for ages.
Yeah. It's alright. He does wine, though.
Does he?
Yeah. Like, he knows his beer. He knows his beer fairly well.
Yeah.
I think he was just trying something new, because he... There was once, it was like just after I'd first started, and the big pipe where all the taps come out. It's referred to as the Beast. Big heavy bit of metal. And it just so happened like nobody quite paid attention when we were putting the beers on and replacing ones that had run out, but we just had 7 lagers on. And Phil was not happy, and neither was that guy. He was like, no, there's nothing to drink, it's all just lager, and it's boring. Because typically we've got like pretty varied range.
Yeah, you usually have like one or two lagers.
Yeah, we've got like Prava and Budvar, we'll have another lager on, we'll have a high percentage one, we'll normally have a fruity or a sour one. Then we try and have a darker one.
Yeah,
it's just the dark ones don't really go into summer is the only issue.
Yeah. Oh, it is a good place to go and drink.
I like it. I get a free drink at night, so
Can't complain. You do just need another TV by the by, though.
Nah, we're not a sports bar.
You're not, no, but I imagine that even things like today, well, not today, but like the Euros and stuff, you are getting a lot of people coming in watching the football.
But we only do that. We do it to compete. Like, there's a load of bars, like I think the Black Bull has the sports on. So it's there's no point getting another TV, just have to take it down. Because we don't have the TV on any other time unless there's a sport thing on. Like we had the tennis on before the football last week. But we're not a sports bar.
Yeah. No, I get that.
We just have it, so essentially just covering our bases, because a lot of the people that come in, they'll come in to drink there because that's where they drink. But
that's the local.
Yeah.
Some
of it's not even the local. It's like they come out of the way for it a bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's Some of those people, they're like, oh yeah, I do want to watch the football though, and they don't have it on, so I will go somewhere else. And if you lose your regulars, then you've got nothing.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah. Good place to work. I've been enjoying it. Especially recently. It's been... Since getting Wolfie in as well, just being able to have a day off and not really worry about it is nice.
Yeah. You said they was thinking about opening another place, didn't you?
Oh yeah, they are. It's always been the plan. I think the idea was have this place open for a year and then open another place, but... Or even less time than that. Because COVID... They were supposed to open... I think it was the Monday after lockdown. First one.
Yeah.
That's when we were supposed to open. But no happened.
Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah, luckily they managed to get the grants and stuff. And they did take... I think they offered businesses a 50 grand loan with a no interest for a year or something like that. That I think they took it just in case they needed it. But they haven't needed it. So they can just pay it back whenever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think they're gonna... They'll open another place. It's extra income for them. Because I think if it was just one of them, they'd be fairly content.
Yeah. But because there's two of them...
Because there's two of them, it's not quite enough of an income off of, like, all... Because there's so much, like, just little payments that you don't think about. Like, they got a wine rack, so that was 20 quid.
Yeah.
And if you think that you own a business, that anything above cost is just your benefit. That's money for you.
Mm.
But there's so many little things. Like, oh yeah, we've got to get a wine rack, that's 20 quid, so that's 20 quid out of your pocket that you don't get to see.
Yeah.
It's just out of profits. But I think if they open another one, it'd probably be enough for them both to sit fairly comfortably, as long as they both do well enough.
Fair enough.
Winter will be weird, like, we're not really getting the major benefit of summer because we can't pack the pub as well as outside. Which is a bit annoying because, especially Plungy didn't make money 4 or 5 months of the year. They made it throughout spring and summer, back end of autumn, and then winter, nothing. So you have to make money. You have to be kind of an opportunist to make all the money while you can.
Yeah.
But it's been doing alright.
I don't know if I told you about that. I just like scrolling through TikTok.
As you do.
As I often do of an evening. And like Joe Rogan's podcast always like pop up on mine.
Yeah.
And there was one, and she's called Miss Pat. And she's absolutely hilarious. I'd never heard of her before. And ended up watching, like, I think she's been on Joe Rogan like 3 different times. But she like grew up in like a really rough area. And like some of the stories that she tells, it's like hilarious. But also like some of them are just like absolutely devastating. Ended up watching it. Was then where like you're watching the podcast, you're like, oh yeah, this is good, and then before you know it, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning. You're like, oh fuck.
Yep.
Got to be up in like 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah, I've been there.
I do it way too much, especially on a Sunday night.
Yeah.
All the time.
I remember there was once, it was when I was still working at HGS, and like it was 3. I think it got to 4 in the morning, and I still just couldn't sleep. I'd tried to go to sleep a couple of times, gotten up for half an hour, and I was like, right, it's not happening. Fuck it, Castlevania's just come out, series on Netflix. I'll watch that. It was only a short series. It was only like 4 or 5 episodes, so I was done in like 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
I go, oh, well, only another hour and a half before I have to get up for work. Awful.
I think I ended up watching a program called Ted Lasso.
Yeah, go on.
You'd probably
recognise the
seen it
name.
advertised. It's on like Amazon or something. But that was the same. It like 10 episodes. I ended up watching it in like a day. Like, what am I doing? What am I actually doing that I'm watching, like, watching complete TV series start to finish in a day?
Well, that's the thing with Netflix normally do it that way. Where it's, the only thing I can think that Netflix didn't release all in a day was Better Call Saul. I think that's because it was, in America, it was streaming on Fox. So they released it week by week. But generally... yeah, generally Netflix do it all at once. Amazon Prime will do weekly.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's just how it is. I'll just like burn through stuff. It's been a while since I've done like a full series in a day.
I do prefer it though.
Yeah, it depends.
I think we've talked about it before, haven't we?
Yeah, because I normally, like, if I'm watching something, I'll do a couple of episodes a night after work.
Yeah.
Or something like that, and then I'll watch nonsense till I go to bed.
Did you say that you're up to date with Loki?
Yes, up to date with Loki.
Did you watch the...
There is potential spoilers for viewers, so...
Well, I'm not releasing it until Sunday, so we've got time to watch it.
Current viewers.
Oh, current views. Right, fair enough.
Have you, have any viewers watched Loki?
Please say you have.
No spoilers, right. Loki is good. Owen Wilson is fun. I like Loki, it's going perfectly fine.
Yeah? Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
On to the next topic now.
Yep. I don't think I've watched anything. I've been watching Close Enough. Because that's just regular show, but with people. And it's still fun. I like it.
Yeah.
I don't think it's quite... I don't think it's quite your thing.
No.
Because you're not really a cartoon guy, are you?
I don't know if it's good enough.
It's a weird one because it's essentially a sequel to a previous cartoon. Because it's the same writer, same art style, same jokes for the most part. And it's kind of written for people who did watch the other one and just want more of it.
Yeah.
So it's great. I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah. I don't think we ever... well, we can actually talk about these two, so like One Division on the other one. The
Winter Soldier.
Falcon. Like, I actually don't even remember how the Winter Soldier and the Falcon finished. It just became Captain America. That's the only bit that I can really remember.
It was fine. It was nothing special. It wasn't.
It was entertaining.
Yeah, I wouldn't even...
It was entertaining enough to watch on a weekly basis.
It was enough of a distraction that I didn't get bored.
Yeah.
I'll give it that merit. I liked parts of it. Parts of it were funny. That's about it.
Yeah.
That's another issue with it coming out week by week is I don't forget. I don't remember like the first half of the series.
That's true.
I remember that other bloke being in it for a bit, and then he wasn't, and then bleh, done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Who do you agree with regards to Civil War? Like Avengers Civil War, not the American one. It's a little more nuance with the Avengers one.
Yeah. I can't even really remember it, to be honest. Was it... This is how, like, messed up my brain is. I was going to say, was it over the Paris Accords, and then realised that the Paris Accords was actually a real thing.
Yeah, the gist of it was governments, whoever, whatever, go, oh, hey, superheroes, you kind of need to be able to be held accountable for your actions.
They're not wrong.
Tony Stark goes, yep, I'm all for that. Captain America goes, no, but Bucky wasn't himself when all that bad stuff happened. You can't be angry at him. No, you can't hold him accountable.
Wishy-washy.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I kind of remember the film.
Yeah, there's a bit more going on than that, but that's my memory of it. It's willing to be held accountable
for your actions.
Or don't.
Yeah, Tony Stark, yeah.
Yeah, no. Yep. 100%. It just wasn't a great film. Honestly, the only Avengers films that I think are of any reasonable quality now are Infinity War and Endgame. Because I didn't like Age of Ultron. It wasn't really that good.
I rewatched the first Avengers. This is very much dated now.
Yep. And
very much dated.
Ultron is the same film, pretty much.
Yeah.
You've got the actual main villain and a horde of faceless soldiers that are really of no consequence and do practically nothing.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then I would say that Endgame and Infinity War are pretty much the same, but Thanos was kind of built up to have a bit more going on.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, there was stuff there. There was more to him. Like, Ultron was literally shot out and dealt with within a film. Loki in the first film, but since has had a load of character development, so
that's true. What's the worst one? The worst Marvel film?
Ooh.
Since Phase 1.
Thor 2 is up there.
That Dark World?
Yeah.
Rewatched that over lockdown. I mean, first time I watched it, I think I really enjoyed it.
I didn't like it when I walked out the cinema.
No, I think I enjoyed it the first time, and then when I watched it more recently, I was like, no, this is actually rubbish. That's the thing with Marvel films, isn't it? Like, well, especially for me, I watched it the first time and go, oh, that was really, really good. And then watch it again like a few years later, I'm like, that was actual dog shit.
Captain Marvel's not great. That's another one that I came out of and went, yes.
I actually don't mind Captain Marvel. Well, it's like middle range, okay.
No. I kind of wish, because you know how any film that's set in the 90s, set in the 80s, or has a flashback to the 80s, amps up the fact it's in the 80s. Like, really pushes, this is the 80s. They didn't treat the 90s with the same vein, and that kind of upset me.
I think the worst ones for me, Ant-Man 1 and 2, Doctor Strange.
I really like Ant-Man. Ant-Man's solid.
I honestly couldn't tell you anything that happened in either film.
No, I remember Ant-Man 2, I don't remember as much. I do remember Ant-Man 1 fairly well. I like Ant-Man 1. It's a heist film.
I don't remember any of it. I honestly don't remember any of it. And well, to be fair, I probably need to rewatch it.
Yeah.
But that's how much of an impression that it had on me. I don't remember any of them.
No, Ant-Man 1 is solid. Yeah, Captain America 1 is fine. It holds up better than I remember it did. I rewatched it. It's fine. Don't like Winter Soldier all that much.
Yeah.
No, it's that's the one that I don't remember much of.
Yeah. Captain America. Not Captain America. Doctor Strange.
I like Doctor Strange. I like it well enough.
Not a big fan. I like the character. I like the character when he's not in his own film.
Alright, give me top 5, including the Spider-Mans.
I think my favourite is still Guardians of the Galaxy, the first one.
Yeah. Guardians of the Galaxy 2, that's down there. That's not a great one.
Yeah, rewatched that recently. Better than what I remembered it, but still not great. second Spider-Man. Well, both Spider-Mans, to be fair, probably top 5. Endgame and Infinity War. I think they're the only 5 that really hold up, to be fair. Not necessarily in that order, though.
In no particular order. Yeah, I'm going to say the same. No particular order. Ragnarok. Spider-Man 1 and 2. They're both solid. I'm not including Into the Spider-Verse. That's its own thing.
Yeah.
I do quite like Doctor Strange. Like, it falls into the very heavy formula that I think Thor is the only one that doesn't do it. Every single Marvel film, for at least the first one, is, hey, I'm the goodie. Hey, I am the bad version of the goodie. All of them. Captain America. Red Skull has had a bad version of the super serum, that's why he's Red Skull.
Spider-Man 1. That doesn't apply to that.
I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about the Marvels, not the Sony Marvels.
Okay.
Doctor Strange. Hi, I'm Doctor Strange. Hi, I'm bad Doctor Strange.
That's true.
Iron Man. Hi, I'm bad Iron Man.
That's true.
Thor doesn't do it.
It doesn't.
Ant-Man. Hi, I'm Ant-Man. Hi, I'm bad Ant-Man.
Actually, I don't remember anything about the Ant-Man films. I don't even know.
It's the exact same power. It's Shrinky Dink Man.
Shrinky Dink Man. Is that what he's called? Shrinky Dink Man.
Black Panther. Oh, hi, I'm bad Black Panther. He had more going on. He had his motivations. Blah, blah, blah. It was still, hi, I'm bad Black Panther.
Yeah.
What other ones are there?
Actually, right.
The Hulk falls into that as well, even though that was before.
This is going to sound really bad. What's the Chinese Marvel film that's coming out? Is it Shang?
Give us a minute. Can't remember.
Shang-Chi, I think it's called.
Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. Yep.
Yeah.
Which could be exciting.
Because there's been screenshots that I've seen on like Facebook and stuff, and people suggesting that from the trailer, it's the bad guy from the first Hulk film with the previous actor.
Don't remember. I have not seen The Incredible Hulk.
Follows the same.
Yeah, I know it's Hulk and Bad Hulk. I think he's called the Abomination or whatever.
Yeah. I
remember, but I don't remember anything about it at all.
I remember more about that than I do Ant-Man.
Really? Because Ant-Man's solid. Ant-Man...
Don't remember anything about it.
Ant-Man gets out of jail, gets picked up by his buddy, gets hired to break into Hank Pym's house to steal something, does a well enough job that he gets hired by him, essentially, and then it's heist to steal the technology from Pym Industries so that they can't use it.
See? Don't remember any of that.
It's good. No, rewatch it. It does hold up.
Yeah. So I remember when WandaVision was coming out, and one of the agents that's in WandaVision was in Ant-Man 2?
Maybe.
So it shows him like a card trick where he pulls out his thing and they made a thing out of it. Because he does it as well.
Yep, got it.
But I don't remember that either.
Yep. That was Ant-Man 2, I think.
Yeah.
Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Actually, the only thing that I remember about the second one is that he's on house arrest.
Yep. Pretty sure that's because of the events of Civil War.
Yeah.
Because he agrees to be held accountable for stuff. Pretty sure.
Yeah. No, it's good. It Really, well, it's good that it's constantly coming out with new stuff.
Yep. Have you seen the trailer for Captain Marvel 2?
Nope.
Doesn't look good.
I've not seen any trailers for any of the Marvel stuff.
Black Widow's actually out now at cinemas.
Not at Odeon though. Or is it at Odeon?
Odeon's had fuck all. Me and Becca wanted to watch Spiral, the new Saw film. It's just not there. The nearest one was Manchester.
Yeah.
Now the nearest one is Bolton or Southport.
Oh no, it was on at Odeon. I'm not that fussed about watching it.
I'll watch it just as filler, if anything.
I'll watch it when it comes out on Disney Plus in a couple of months.
Yeah.
No doubt it'll be coming out on there.
Yeah, I don't really care about her as a character. You're picking a point in time that it can have no impact on her character development as to where she ends.
That's true.
But hey, it could be fun. It's got David Harbour in. I think he's nice.
Who's David Harbour? That's right.
He played Hellboy in the Hellboy film you don't like. He's also Hopper in...
I think I remember you saying, yeah. Yeah, that was a terrible film.
I didn't hate it. I thought it was fine.
Fucking unredeemable.
It's fine. It wasn't good. It was fine. It filled 2 hours of my time and I wasn't disappointed by the end. I did not feel stolen from.
You know what's bad?
What?
The fact that I felt cheated out of 2 hours the first time and still went back to watch it a second time just to make sure.
Yeah, it's bad.
That is pretty bad. Yeah, it's an awful film. But I really like him as an actor.
Yeah, it's really good. It's really, really good.
Ain't it weird how, like, some actors, for, like, no apparent reason, you just automatically take a liking to?
I tend to like bigger guys. Like David Harbour. He's a bigger, bearded fella.
Yeah.
I tend to lean Jack Black. It's great.
Love Jack Black.
Jack Black's fantastic.
We've done a whole episode on him.
Yep. Jack Black's great.
He's a great man. And I looked it up the other day. He's retiring after Jumanji 2.
Is he?
Yeah, he's no longer acting.
That just means he can throw himself into Tenacious D.
God, I'd love to go and watch Tenacious D.
Yeah, that's the one that I'm 100%, if they tour again, as soon as they do, getting a ticket. I'd go to London for that.
I think I would as well.
Yep. It's the only band, like, if you go and see Metallica, there are a varied range of people there that are all seeing Metallica for different reasons. Somebody's seeing it because it was like the first band they grew up with. Somebody's come into it much later on. It was the parents' favourite band, blah, 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 whatever.
Yeah.
Tenacious D, everyone who likes Tenacious D likes it for the same reason. Because it's dumb. Because it's dumb stupid. And it's just fun.
Yeah.
Everybody's in on the joke. Because it's dumb, but it's good and it's fun.
Yeah. I mean, I remember the first proper concert that I went to, as I've said, talked about it previously with Kings of Leon. And it always cracked me up that there was like a family in four sat in front of me and my brother. Like a mum and a dad and two kids.
Yep.
And they're, singing about having sex with prostitutes and all sorts. And now the sex is on fire and this family of four, like the kids were like young. I'm like, why have you brought your kids to this? You think it just because it's like a popular rock band? Oh, we'll take the kids.
It's probably fun.
No, stop taking your kids to things that you shouldn't be doing just because you can't get a babysitter.
It's fun.
No, it annoys me. It fucking annoys me.
Leave the kids at home.
Leave the kids at home. Get an hotel in Manchester. Sort yourselves out.
Hotels in Manchester are really cheap right now. Like 30 quid.
Are they?
Yeah. They're Premier Inn, right on Piccadilly Gardens. 30 quid.
That's right, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'll go back to Manchester on a day out again.
It's great.
Day drink.
I've been a few times in the past few months. It's great. Going tomorrow.
I haven't been for a while. I haven't been since my birthday the other year.
Oh no, you should. As soon as you start like travelling that distance regularly, it's really nothing. Especially if you pick a good train time. Like sometimes the train to Manchester is 36 minutes because it'll only stop at Oxford Road, not Oxford Road. Oxford
Get,
Road
like,
and Piccadilly.
One.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't mind it at all. Especially if you, I think it like the train to Manchester or something like Manchester, Leeds, Liverpool, or something like that. It's only irksome if you're travelling by yourself.
I tend to download a podcast. I'll just do that on the way.
Yeah.
That'll be me on my way out.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is it's always more fun if you're going with someone on a day out. You don't mind as much. That 36 minutes is nothing, it goes.
Yeah.
Because you're chatting to whoever you're with and having a laugh.
50-50 on that. Sometimes the train back is where it gets me. Because the train back, if I've had a full day out, a full 9 or 10 hours, and I'm coming back, I don't want to be talking on the way back. I will kind of just want to zone out, listen to music, and not pay attention to someone.
No, I get that. It's like when I go to visit my dad. I'm always coming back by myself if I'm ever catching the train on by myself. Just gets to the point where I'm like, I just want to get home as quickly as possible. Just want to get home.
Yeah. There's the odd occasion where, like, if I was paid double what I was, I'd just get a taxi to Manchester.
I had to do that once.
Ooh.
But on the way back, missed the last train home.
Oh, I would have just stayed at the station.
Just got an Uber back. Painful.
How much did that cost? At least 45.
About 50, 55 quid.
Yeah, it's bad. Was that back here or back Blackburn? I think Blackburn's a little closer, is it?
I honestly can't remember. I don't even know why I was in Manchester.
I once nearly missed the last train home, and I think I was only like 18, 19. But I was at as far as I knew, as far as my stupid little brain was aware, someone must have told me at some point, because it was ingrained in my brain. They were like, oh yeah, no, all the trains that go back from Manchester stop at Oxford Road and Deansgate. Someone must have said that to me at some point. So, like, I was equally distant between, like, Piccadilly and Oxford Road or something. So I went, I'll just go to Oxford Road. Sorry. I get there and I can't see the train time anywhere, so I ask the conductor, I'm like, I want to get to Preston, but I can't see it. He goes, well, you've got about 12 minutes before it leaves Piccadilly, so I'd go there now on this train. And I went, oh, okay, yeah, alright.
Remember once, me and a mate had gone into Blackburn to the cinema, and he lived in in Blackburn town centre. I was going back to my dad's in Mill Hill, and it was like a good half an hour, 45-minute walk. So I thought, I'll just get the Preston train because it stops at Mill Hill. And I wasn't so old at the time. I was maybe 14, well,
yeah.
12, 13, 14.
Yeah, somewhere around there. Early high school.
Yeah, and caught the train back and shut it because it didn't. It was one of the direct trains. So I had to get off at Preston and get the train back to Preston, and this one stopped at Manchester. And I almost got like a fine for it. And my dad and my brother were shitting themselves because I was like, I'm going to the cinema, I'll be back at this time.
Yep.
And I was like late, like a couple of hours late getting back, so obviously I got the fucking train. Them two were like absolutely bricking it.
Oh no, he's been kidnapped.
I just like got the train back to Mill, went home, and like they'd like left notes. Oh, ring dad. Like, oh yeah, just got the train to like Preston by accident because it didn't stop at Mill Hill, so I just got the train back. Don't worry about it, I'm on.
Hey. Sorted. Why didn't they ring you? Or did you not have a mobile?
I didn't have a mobile.
Yeah,
Didn't have a mobile at that age.
It's like that's one of the few things. Like if I ever did have kids, I think I'd have I'd have to give them a phone at the age of like 9 or 10, just so you have the ability to Google Maps.
So it'd be like a semi-decent phone then.
Yeah, it'd have to be semi-reasonable.
Yeah, I think that's like the
Wobble.
wobble wobble.
Yeah, no, the ability. If I didn't use my phone for other stuff, like Instagram and chatting with people or whatever, I wouldn't need it. But the ability to check bus times at the drop of a hat, no matter where you are, is invaluable. And that's just baked into Google Maps. And I love it.
It is.
Yep, I just go...
I do wish that we had that ability as like a 12-year-old.
I'm just going, oh yeah, I'm going here via public transport. What is the quickest way? And it'll go, oh, walk for 5 minutes to that bus stop.
Get this bus.
Give it 10 minutes, there'll be a bus, you'll be there in half an hour.
Yeah.
And it gives you the total time for you to arrive. I love it. It's... Google is not the best of companies, but they do some stuff right.
I think you might find that most big companies aren't great companies.
Yeah, I know. But Google is one of the bigger ones, so it means they're one of the worst ones.
Like Amazon.
Oh yeah, Amazon's dog shit.
Amazon's horrific.
We are currently using one of their services.
Amazon, you wank.
Yep. I know we're banned from Twitch.
And now we're banned from Twitch. Before we know it, Amazon will buy bloody everything. They'll just own everything.
Yep. Hopefully not for a while.
To be fair though, Jeff Bezos, if he actually wanted to, could buy most things. The guy's worth hundreds of millions of fucking dollars.
Yeah, but how much money you have in your net worth are different things, but yes, I agree. I don't think he quite has the funds to take on Nestle, because Nestle's fucking massive. Well, he might already own Nestle, who knows.
Did you know that he only owned about 10 or 15% of Amazon?
That hurts. Doesn't surprise me, but that hurts.
Cause for some reason in my brain before I found that out, I thought he owned like a majority share. Well, I knew he owned a majority share, which he does because it's like 11%. But I thought that meant
you thought it was over 50.
I thought it was over 50%. Yeah. It's not. It's 11%.
It's nothing.
That's annoying.
But it's nothing of what is practically infinite.
Yeah.
Yep.
But that actually makes sense when you think how much is he worth, like a couple of billion pounds?
A few hundred billion, yeah.
A few hundred billion, sorry. Well, Amazon's worth $1 trillion.
Yeah. It's just sad to think about.
You know, so... Apparently he's stepping down from Amazon, though.
Oh yeah, he wants to move on to his space stuff.
Yeah. There must be something to do with space travel that, like, common people don't know about, that these ultra genius, like these very rich businessmen know about.
I think it's just lucrative. Because you can charge whatever you want. It's something you don't have any competition with it. And now there's two. You've got
there's two mainstream ones.
Three. I'll go for three. It's Virgin Galactic. There's whatever fucking Musk is doing. SpaceX. And then there's going to be the Amazon one.
Blue Horizon.
Yeah.
Which is already a thing.
It's practically, you've no competition.
But there's other ones as well. I just can't remember what they're called.
Yeah.
There is other one. There's one where it's like a... see if I can find you the video.
It's the difference of... say... you've got a history in aerospace or whatever, and you're like, yep, I can do the whole space plane, whatever. You've got to work at it, get funding, blah, 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 blah. Jeff Bezos can go, I want to do that. Can you do the plane bit? Yep. All right. There's all the money you need. All right. Have we perfected the space plane? Yeah, we're good with it. We can do the space plane.
The space.
All right.
plane.
Make 500 more. He has the funds to throw at anything he wants that he doesn't have to second guess. Whereas if you're just, it's the reason monopoly laws are a thing.
Yeah, that's true.
So if he wants to do something, he can be better at you than it now.
Yeah. I was reading something, I can't remember how much, like, it was about, like, Amazon stocks and stuff. And they've risen by, like, 1,000%, the stocks, since the beginning of the pandemic.
Yep.
Scary, that, isn't it?
Yep, the richest set amount of people now have so much fucking money, it's ridiculous.
But they have so much more than they did before the pandemic.
Yeah, it's
scary.
Awful. Let's see how my cryptocurrency's doing.
But it's also worrying how the rich people are over-influencing society.
Yep.
Like Bill Gates, he's now head of the World Health Organization.
Really?
Yeah. Bit worrying. Considering, not a doctor. Not a healthcare professional in any way, shape or form.
It's
the only expertise in that sort of thing that he has is the fact that he sold Microsoft for billions of pounds and just started up a charity with his wife to help people in Africa and other continents and stuff. Did you ever watch that 3-part special on him?
No, I didn't.
It's interesting. It is interesting. Should watch it.
Oh, right, I think we should take a 5-minute break because I need a drink, and then we can hop onto your topic for the week.
We can. Let's do it.
Shall return.
Shall return in 5. See you in a bit.